Hey guys, it's the Solipsist here, and today for a change I'm going to review Steredenn for you. It's a great little shmup roguelike hybrid, and it's a roguelike, not a roguelite, so you don't really carry on any achievements here. I think you can unlock a few game modes and stuff like that, but the main game is focused on a completely roguelike experience. So the main gameplay is always a roguelike, and you can unlock a few stuff to, enrich your further gameplay experience as you get more advanced with it. This is like the 20th time I'm trying to review this game. I'm playing the Binary Stars expansion version, which is an absolute must in my opinion. The vanilla is also nice, but this really gives it that extreme kick which makes it a unique experience and something you just have to indulge. I've been playing this for, I don't know, 2 years. I have like hundreds of hours in it, and the runs are typically half an hour. So you can imagine how much time I've put into it, and I didn't feel like it was a waste. So the story is pretty basic. We're attacked by space pirates, Earth is under attack, we're the good guys, they're the bad guys, let's just destroy everyone. So the waves in the game, because this is a roguelike, are completely random. So there are patterns, of course, but they're pretty much come in almost 100 ways, or maybe even more. So I've blown up this cargo ship, which gave me a new weapon. You can only use one weapon at a time, plus your special attack, which is a blade for this ship. Yes, it's a melee weapon. Don't underestimate its power. As you can see, random rocks are flying around and stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty tough boss for the first fight. So this is the bomber boss, the first boss you encounter, and there are a bunch of variants for this. This is a pretty tough one because, as you can see, it just tries to ram you with a bunch of these bullets, and it's homing in on you and stuff like that. So it's a pretty tough boss. It's the first boss, so it's not really a match for me, because, hundreds of hours of practice and tactics developed and looked up on the internet and stuff. Because yeah, this is a tactical game. Like all roguelikes, there's a strategy you can follow. Like there are five of these upgrades after each boss, and you can see that one upgrades heavy weapons, which I do not have right now. One adds a shield breaking ability, which just breaks shields with a few shots instead of having to just dodge them out. Backfire to damage enemies that are on the screen when you're taking damage. Light armor, which soaks up all the collision damage. And of course, for the hardcore players, combo protection for your combo stack, which is right here, this number 13. It means that it multiplies your score by 30. Anyway, I'm taking this shield breaker because it's an absolute must. I could be more flashy with the backfire, because when everything's blowing up when you take a hit, but I'm not going to take a hit just yet. Famous last words, by the way. So yeah, by the way, taking hits, my ship is invulnerable, as you've probably expected, except for, ooh, I got a new melee weapon. I've taken damage, yes. Famous last words, remember? Of course you remember. So, yeah, these are red rocks, of course, and what else? I'm getting distracted again. Oh man! And there's a bunch of those sad things. Second boss already, great! Take him in the face! Maybe it's not the best weapon against this one. So as you can see, there are specific tactics against the different bosses. So you have to choose the right upgrades for the right levels and the right weapons for the right bosses. So you have to kind of think in advance and prepare for what is coming up next. Quick reload is always good because it kind of doubles your firing rate, which is pretty effective. I don't have a bot weapon, so I didn't choose the bot upgrade. I could have increased the bot drop, but let's just see how this randomly plays out. Oh man. The game's not holding back, man. Oh damn. Okay. As you can see, we have these random sceneries too, so these aren't set in stone. Like, there are a few things that are similar. Oh yeah. Yeah, so as you've seen, I managed to break through one of the shields here. I'll just write out my scores a bit. Nope, nope, nope. Please don't. Shield bots, completely useless right now, but you know what, I'll show them. So shield bots can hold back the arrow now. I'll just drop a shield here just to show you that there are indeed shield bots in this game. Stationary objects that provide you a shield. Oh no. Good, the shields are blocking. This is pretty good. I like it. Let's try to grind down these. And these. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Turrets up. Ow! They're pretty bad. They're a constant threat in every difficulty level. Oh man. Yeah, I'm a little longer prepared for this boss. But it's still better than the standard. I'm just trying to grind it down to a minimum. I'll just try to weave them into this while I can. Yeah, these can take it. I can tell you one thing, it's not going to yeah, that's it. Yeah, it didn't really block the huge laser. Let's see. I can upgrade the shield bots. Like, they can withhold more damage with this, I think. Or I can add energy weapons. Sounds fun. Energy weapons are always fun. Bots are sort of... I will need something better than the bots anyway. Damn, I can't deploy the shields. Yeah, this kind of messes up their patterns, so that's nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My weapons are inadequate for these maps, levels, whatever. Oh boy. Okay, hyper is good. I think that's sort of nice. This is a pretty hit and miss weapon. Like you can't really rely on it too much. So you can see it's powerful, but it has a huge kickback, which can prove... Oh. Okay, I'm only at this boss. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to make it down to it. I want to play it more interestingly. Ouch! These big shots are dealing 3 damage, by the way. Unlike these pellets and little things. Whoa, 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 whoa. I should stop that habit of mine of keeping that. Good, good. We still have 5 lives. I might even make it. Okay. So the big bullets are dealing 3 damage, the round ones deal 2, and the small linear ones deal 1 damage. I think lasers deal 2 damage, bigger lasers deal 3, and mega lasers deal 4. Okay, chain reaction, that's fun, but maybe next gen bullet weapons? No, chain reaction, because then this is where the tactics kick in. Yeah. So chain reaction is very good against popcorn enemies, and you'll understand why that's important in the next map, the next level. Oh, and have I told you that I love the track for this game? Also, I'm a retard. Like, why am I even doing that? I could completely avoid these risky situations here. Like, half of them. No! Yeah, that shield breaker was an absolute must for this run, yeah. So yeah, those little things, those red things, they slow you down, see? Oh, no! Oh, lag! Leg cannon. Much better. No, leg cannon is like this Fist of the North Star weapon. Omae wa mou shindeiru. You just palm it off and like, NANI? Pow! Pow! And because it made a chain reaction, it also blew up the other ships. So this is how you can just dish out a lot of extra damage with combos and tactical placement of weapons. Ow, ow, I did that very wrong. Ow. This is also a good weapon because it kind of bypasses everything. Ow. Yeah, this will be pretty nice. See that? See that? The chain reaction is blowing up the ships that would come out of the mothership. I can still die from this, obviously. I'm just trying to do my best to not get hit too much. So you can see this bursts out a lot of these shields. And oh boy. Very good. Ah, yes. This has a pretty nasty phase after this, so killing it before that is kind of important. It can really mess up your game if you get hit too hard by it. So, what haven't I demonstrated yet? Heavy armor. Oh, that will be quite important at the next boss. Again, you will see why. And we have a sunburn effect, which means that we have the sun in the background, and it's pretty bright and makes a lot of unnecessary contrast and visual distraction. Yeah, so what I think I forgot to mention that, yeah, these are offensive shields, so they reflect your damage. That, but it's still better than crashing into it. Oh, lightsaber! That's a pretty trash weapon, but you know what? You know what? I'll just show you. And the pretty thing about the lightsaber is that it can not only cut through rock, but it can also shoot back other projectiles, so... Oh man, I'm wasting my lives. I'm wasting my lives. No, 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 no. I'm not very tough. Oh boy, I really messed up. I shouldn't have picked it up. I shouldn't have picked it up. Ah, crap. This is very bad. This is very bad. I don't think I'll survive this. like, this is just the tip of the iceberg still. Whoa, man! Whoa. Please die. Good. Oh, damn. Like, I have to really go down on it. And the Lack Cannon is an absolute man-eater. Like, it can do a lot of damage, and the only bad thing about it is how poorly it handles crowd situations, like, or when you have to instantly do something. Ah, man, this will be bad. Okay, that I survived somehow. Well, I could be using my lightsaber here, but it's really not worth it. It's not fast enough to dodge everything here, and it's not dealing enough damage, and with his pretty tough attacks. As you can see. And that's it, that was me. So, as you can see, it's a pretty intense game. You have to really go into every little nook and cranny to dodge the bullets, especially by the 5th level. So it turns more and more bullet-hellish from a more classical intro gameplay. This was a decent run, in spite of the poor choices I've made. Anyway, you can see the GPS code down below if you decide to give it a try. You can just type that in when you're starting a new game. And of course, there's a high score table. Like, my score is, yeah, I've dropped a place. Yeah, I've dropped back 1. So scores are, exponentially ranking up as you move forward and do more and more levels, and you pick up a lot of upgrades, and let me just show you. So it because it's exponential, kind of exponential, you can rake up a pretty high score eventually. So you can see how many upgrades and perks this guy has right here. T-Blade. By the way, we have a Discord for this game, so it's a pretty homely little community. And yeah, a lot of us are long-time players. We eagerly share our strategies, our preferences, what we do, how we do it, what's the best strat, what's the meta after an upgrade, and stuff like that. And recently a lot of bugs have been fixed in the game, like there was a sound glitch, and well, there are a few minor glitches, like the background is, I don't know, halfway off the screen and stuff, but nothing that would majorly distract you from the actual fun in the game. Maybe on higher loops when everything fills everything and you're deploying like 5 bots of some kind that just spam bullets like everything else. So yeah, this is Steredenn with the Binary Stars expansion. The vanilla game does not have the the special attack, which is merely for this ship that I've flied for demonstration purposes. And yeah, it's a great game. There's always a daily run. You know, I'll show you. I'll just guys, I'm going to show you something really special today. Red Baron Blaster. Blaster means that it has the standard weapons for the base loadout. 2 upgrades. Those are random upgrades, and without cargoes. Red Baron is a special ship. It doesn't have. It has a standard loadout, and you cannot change it. So it's kind of a pro ship to play with. Like, if you want a challenge and you want to just display your skills, then go with Red Baron. That's your absolute best choice. So this is a one shot at a daily run. Yeah, recently the Baron has been upgraded with a middle shot that I think penetrates. Oh, do we have a damage upgrade here? Pretty tight. Oh. Yeah, also damage types. Beam weapons and energy weapons are generally better against nasty thing there. Yeah, so the Baron has a big head start compared to other ships, but then it does not scale up as well. So you have to be a skillful player to harness its powers. Shieldbreaker. It's an absolute must here. Messaging special. No, that's not very important. Yeah, so I'll try my best at this this daily run, because I only have this one shot at this, and I just want to get into the top 10, you know. Oh yeah, bumpers. Great. So this is a... Oh man, they hit me. This isn't very nice. Ow, and I bumped into it. Damn, I'm stupid. Also, this ship has only 6 health points, so you really have to be careful what you're trying to achieve with it, because it doesn't hold up to too many hits. Oh, this is a very, very nasty setup. Like, it's not impossible, of course, but ew. I'll just try to pummel it from, you know, dead center like this. Yeah, good. Also, you don't regain health normally except when you defeat a boss. So now my health is replenished. And yeah, for this ship, it's an absolute must to get more health. So until you have the standard 10 or so, through upgrades and health expansions and stuff like that, you should focus on defensive upgrades. But you have to keep it kind of balanced, because I don't know, maybe you just want to do it in your style. Sometimes it's okay to not do that. Oh yeah, good. Again, different types of weapons for different types of enemies. Rocks are generally weak against energy weapon. Whoa, that was close. And did I ever get a chance to actually mention that the cockpit is that green little thing, and that's the only vulnerable part of the ship? Man, this is still too chaotic. But I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this and I'm uploading this. Because this is my best shot at this so far. Like, I'm telling you, it's been like 20 tries at this and random dates and under random circumstances. But this is fine. So yeah, I don't have the shield box now, as you can see, but this B weapon absolutely kicks ass. Oh there. Oh boy. Yeah, by the way, what I've done, this spammy thing, the special attack is this thrower, but it's much more efficient when you're beaming and you're trolling around. It's a cheesy little thing. This ship is good if you can exploit it, but there are usually some handicaps as you progress in the game. So I could go with a laser shield, which can recharge and deflect laser attacks. Guardian Angel can avoid any fatal blow once per run, per level. Speed boost, nah, that's just this ability. It grants a very little immunity, but the shield is the best choice here. The passive shield recharges when you don't fire your weapon. And because of that, it's very useful. The only drawback is that the shield covers your whole ship, and if any part of it gets hit, then it's depleted, and it has to recharge. Meaning that you can't really abuse your small... See? That's how it goes. Oh boy, I don't even know what kind of... what kind of upgrades I started out with. But yeah, as you can see, the shield has slowly recharged because I've mostly used my beam weapon, which is pretty linear, so I don't really have to... I think we have a chain reaction, because... God. Nah, it didn't work. Oh, I hate these. Yeah, one of the problems with the Baron is that it's kind of vulnerable against these kinds of ambushes. Like, everything faces forward. Pretty safe, and I'm pretty safely in the... Ow. The usual. Ah, ancient power, that gives you a little zapper that zaps nearby enemies, but I think we have better stuff here. Like a health upgrade or a heavy armor, which reduces every harder hitting damage by 1 point. So every 3 damage is reduced to 2. I think that's pretty important. As you can see, it changes the appearance of the ship. Ah, let me see. Yeah. miners. There we go. Beam them out of the sky. Yeah, beam is pretty good against these little flies because they're not very tough, but it's hard to hit them with projectile-based weapons. Like beams are an absolute. Okay. Damn. Good. Good. Oh, see that? See that hitbox? This is when the trolling of the stuff. Oh man! Oh man! Bad, bad, bad. I somehow survived with this. Yeah, we have chain reaction. That's a definite chain reaction right there. Oh my god, the slow motion from the mine helped me. It actually helped me. It slowed me down before I hit the wall. Like the bullet wall. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty decent. Now this I like. Yeah, the fight is pretty decent here because the center shot is penetrating, so you can always just fly and do some extra hits with it. Yeah. So I was trying to slowly build up my shield, but I didn't really need to. But this will be an absolute must in the next level. Additional health against that big ship is very important. As you can see, I'm not demonstrating any new weapons because they don't exist for this ship. As said before. Oh man, I forgot. I should have said that word, but whatever, I'll just put on the mountain filler. It's not like I'm getting any money off of this. I just want to, share my experiences with you guys. Like, what are some good games? What are some good maps? What are some good mods? What are some good stuff to enjoying this stuff? If you don't have a life, Sonny. Man, I feel like I'm lacking with commentaries here, like... Hey! That was pretty bad! Let's try to keep this interesting, like... It's not my job to keep this interesting right now, I guess. These bright little fellows are doing the talking for me most of the time. I have achieved the Zen. I'm in flow state. Again, famous last words. Oh boy. Come on, die already! Damn it! Anything to destroy these guys with. That is so uncanny. Try to just squeeze me into that. Ah, sure. Yeah, what are you? Some noob cyborg or something? I will survive. Hey, that actually fits. It also resembles the Guile theme music from, you know, Street Fighter 2. You're an absolute bastard. Yeah, I'll definitely survive this one. I'm too strong for this ship right now. I did graze that a bit. Ow. But yeah, I told you, I survived. Oh boy. Have I mentioned that I'm spoiling all the bosses here? Because I think I'll make it to the next one as well. And now I think I need laser shield, that's always good. Especially now. As you've seen, laser traps are becoming abundant, and yeah. That's a nice start, you dip. Yeah, yours is bigger, but mine is, I don't know, longer, more agile. Oh yeah, and these ships, they're practically the... Ow. So these ships are the miniature versions of the earlier bosses, if you've noticed. So for example, the frigate, carrier and everything, they're not 100% you know, remap of the ships, so there are a few differences like here, but most of them are very similar. That was pretty intense. So yeah, as you've seen, those are carriers. These are also introduced with the carrier. Yeah, I'm trying to just... Damn it! Stop doing this. Yeah, I need to kill that. Yeah, bumpers are very bad because they bump you into enemy fire and everything. And they move you out of you know, line of fire. So the enemy also has tactics, and that's a beautiful thing. That really adds to the atmosphere of the game. Like, you're not just blindly flying in and doing stuff. You have to consider what your tactical options are and how you can... Oh boy, that was lucky. I flied right in front of that last bullet, but the spawner projectile flew off the screen. Oh boy. Oh, and let's get our raking, yes! moshing it, grinding this cool rhythm. By the way, I really hated the music in this game. No, not the music, sorry. the graphics. Because it felt very tacky and unrefined. Like, you know, those jagged edges on the planet, it's not the same pixel size. But once you get used to it, it doesn't really matter. Part of the atmosphere, kind of. That was lucky. I almost moved into that stream. Hello there. How are you, Mama? Big Mama. Whoops. Yeah. I'm already doing bad. I usually don't take damage with this one. See that? See how good this laser stopper thing is? Because now I can just fly through. Do this, and you know, I can completely avoid the laser. I really hope that I can survive this. I have my last 2 lives. Can't really just cruise this damage. So this... Nope! Whoa! That was too close. That was just too close. Damn! Oh boy. Like, this is an absolute bullet-hell style boss encounter. Good, good. Yeah, that's a small. Ow! Yep. I guess that's enough. I guess that's enough of a demonstration. 5 million. Okay. Pretty nice. I probably made top 10 with this for today. Let's see. What? Nobody else did this, and there are only 2.5 hours left. I was the only one who challenged today's run. What? Why? I don't get it. Guys, I don't get it. Anyway, it's always nice to see, you know, being in the first place, but usually T-Blade and others are participating, especially when there's a very playable ship, a very accessible ship, like, you know, the Baron or some other more powerful ship. Like, they're all powerful, so it's usually not a big deal. But I don't know, Technician, which only uses bots, is pretty rare. So anyway, this is Steredenn. We've seen the normal play mode, daily run mode. Boss rush is practically a boss rush. Like, you're going through a random array of bosses, and you have to defeat them in the shortest time possible. You're going for a low score with this. arena is just you know, a boss fight. Like you choose one of the bosses you fought before, and you choose your weapons, and you try to beat it. Co-op mode is a local co-op play, so you can use a Steam remote, for example, in these dire times with this pandemic and everything, to play with your friends. Or if you want to take it risque, then you can just invite someone over, and you can play it together. You know, like maybe you share a household with a family member who also likes games, especially shmups. The fun part of this is that here you have a shared health bar, so you have to look out for each other, and this way you can kind of support a player who doesn't know the game that well yet, so you can ease them into it in a more friendly manner. Like they don't have to go through all the grind with the regular play mode. Anyway, this is Steredenn. I absolutely love it. I've been playing it since I think 2018. I have hundreds of hours in it, and I absolutely love it. It's one of the best games I've played, including the shmup genre and including other favorite titles like Quake or, I don't know, Space Beast Fright or Terraria and Starbound. So yeah, I have put so many hours into this that it's kind of getting on par with other games that are complete time sinks, like, you know, these sandbox games, these creative games. I'm pretty sad to see, I don't know, like the new Doom along those lines with Snap Map, wasting a lot of my time for nothing. Yeah, but I don't want to end it on a negative note. This game is pretty awesome, and the repertoire of weapons you can pick up is I could say infinite, but not really. But oh my god, and you haven't even encountered secret bosses here in this demo, so there are secret bosses you can fight in the game, and wow. So this game is loaded with content, and especially with this expansion, you will absolutely love it. If you like the genre and you don't mind getting eased into bullet-hellish stuff, then you will probably love this game. Also, it's a roguelike, so it has high replay value. Yeah. Okay, enough shilling this game. Yeah, just go out and play it. This was the Solipsist, and I am out.